So hello everybody, my name is Andrew, and today I'm going to be looking at something that came in the mail today. I got this off eBay a week ago. Saw it, made the offer, and I won I guess it was for bidding, but no, it was an offer that he accepted. Today we're looking at the Kato P42. This is one of the older releases from 2013. And as you can see, as I open the box, there's the Kobo Custom Quick Reference Guide, as this model does have ESU Loc Sound. You can see that Loc Sound right there. So in here we just have the full function list and stuff. Pause that if you want to see that. Also on top is just a little clear wrapping. My work area is kind of messy right now. I apologize for that. I should really clean it up. So, locomotive comes out easily. Just a piece of plastic that sticks into the bottom. Very heavy locomotive, and as you can see, the truck fell out. This is a very, very simple fix, as these trucks have motors inside them, so you can just plug them right back in. There's a little arrow on the back that will tell you which way. So this is where you would service the motor, something like that. There are two motors in each, or there's a motor in each truck. The rest of it is weight, and the decoder, and the speaker. So this box should protect it for the future. Once again, here's the label. And here's the model itself. For the retail price, I believe was $350, something like that. I got it for $220 with tax and shipping, so $200 plus the $20 tax and shipping. All right, well here it is. As you can see, a good amount of detail. You have the roof antennas, some grab irons or handrails or whatever you want to call them there. This is not really a detail review, more of an operation review. The one thing I will say, and people have complained about, is the lack of windshield wipers and mirrors on the side. But other than that, I think it's a very good model detail-wise. Straight detail-wise, probably better than the Ather Ready to Roll. Not sure about the Genesis that's coming out next year, but we'll see when that one comes out. So now I'm over here on the module. Once again, here's the engine. Paint is very nicely done. There's some small details, such as the Beech Grove and the builder's plate, full focus, and some other nice detail just on the locomotive. Put it on, couple it to our Northeast Regional car. I know that's not 100% accurate, but it'll do. Alright, so I'll show you taillights first. I'll do this in the dark as well. You have the rear marker lights and headlights, which can be dimmed with F12. So basic functions. One is the bell. Two is the horn and the bell. That is one thing that's nice to this locomotive, is the auto bell. So I'll blow that. As you see there, I turned on the normal bell, which is one issue that this locomotive and anything that has an auto bell has. If you blow the horn and then turn on the bell, you'll get two bells. But if you have the bell on before there won't be a second bell, which is good to know. So F3 is coupler clank. And I am going off the functions right there. So if you want to take a picture of that, screenshot of that, there you go. So F4 is dynamic brake, F5 is head and power, F6 is for ditch lights, or auxiliary 3 and 4. Keep in mind, this does need to be wired by you. Some people have done it. It is decently hard because of the amount of metal that's in there, because of all the weight, but, should be fine. The F7 is the auto crossing sequence, plus ditch lights and bell, so that's the F7. And once again, those ditch lights do need to be wired up if you want them to flash. Alright, so now I'm going to start the locomotive. As you can hear the whoop, that is one of the nice random sounds of this locomotive. So function 5 is the head end power. The prime mover goes straight to 900 RPM. There it goes. There you go, turn that off. F9 and 10 are the manual notching up and notching down. F4 is dynamic brake. Like I said, F11 is the radiators. F14 and 15 will individually control the headlights and the taillights. F21 is the spitter valve, and F17 is the brakes. So there are rear lights, and I'm going to turn off the lights completely so you can see those better in a minute. Alright, so here you can see the lights. Forgot to mention F13 goes into standby mode. We'll try that in a second. F12 dims the headlights, like I said. As well as the tail lights. You can kind of see the headlights come on in the back. So let's get to F13, which is standby mode. I'm guessing that works when head and power is activated, and it will bring it down to this sound. So here are the rear lights. These are rear headlights, as well as the rear marker lights. I'm not sure if they're flickering because of the camera, but they're not flickering in real life. So those are the only light functions for now. I do plan on eventually adding ditch lights to it, but that'll be a project for later. So now for the last couple things, the shutdown sound is unique. The whoop took over, so sorry about that. You can sort of hear the bell in the background. That just goes when it turns off. The compressor was on though. So like I said, number boards are lit, headlights and everything are great. Final thoughts: the amount of pulling power this thing has is insane. Good 10 cars of those Walther Superliners, which are pretty damn heavy. Probably even more. Not sure how much up a grade though. I would definitely say it's better than an Athearn. Pulling wise, sound wise, detail wise, maybe. Running wise, generally, yes. Durability, this one's much better. The Athearn ones have been known to have handrail issues and smaller things like that this one just doesn't have. Both couplers are at the correct height. Sounds completely accurate, or mostly accurate. There are a couple things that could be tweaked. I bet you it will be pretty easy to install cab figures if I wanted. But other than that, it's a very great model. I got mine for $200, like I said, which is below retail, below how much they were originally selling for. So it's a very, very great price. If you can find one of these on eBay, you know, there are a couple right now going for around $150, but those are only DC, and that's the standard Amtrak, not the Phase 1 Heritage. I've heard it's very hard to get DCC into these, so if you find a DCC one, or if you're looking for one, just in general, keep your eyes out. If you're looking for a DC one, there are a couple available on eBay right now. I know they are doing another release of them, so also look at your local hobby shops for those. I'd like to see if those have more detail than these ones. But other than that, it's a great model, like I've said 40,000 times, and you're probably done listening to me now. So if you guys did enjoy, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, and thank you for watching.